So we've gone over the pros and cons of becoming a thought leader. Let's dig a little bit deeper on how you become a thought leader. So we agree that thought leadership is critical to really be a leader in your niche and in your industry. And thought leaders are also innovators. And so this class is all about innovation. So it's very critical that you see yourself as a thought leader and that you act as a thought leader. There are three ways to really become known as a thought leader, and we'll go over those now. So, just to recoup and regroup our poop a little bit, um, a thought leader is an expert, which you are, in the field who shape public opinion. Now, you may never thought of yourself as that, but by being a thought leader, you do shape other people's opinion about what's happening in the industry. And it's very important that you stay relevant and you read all of the books, go to all of the seminars, maybe go to the trade shows, because you are seen as an expert. You have the potential to really impact the way that people think about, let's say, healthcare, health and beauty, distribution, manufacturing, whatever your industry might be. Thought leaders are very, very respected for their knowledge because people see them as really the go to. There's so much happening in the world today, and we all look to uh, other expertise to help us save time and to really get to the meat. And thought leaders actually do have that perspective. They're able to, cut through all of the clutter and really bring to the table the things that are truly meaningful. And that's why their contribution is so valued. So, what do you need to do to really be relevant and be that leader? Number one, you need to identify your niche, and so your niche may be like I've pointed to many times. My particular niche is healthcare information systems, and specifically in the area of electronic medical records. Really, the all digital medical record where all information, not just data, but we have paper, scanned paper, digital images of x-rays, CAT scans, all of that, fluoroscopy, EKGs, photographs, everything under one folder, one tab system. That's what I'm known for. What are you known for? And so once I've identified your niche, or you've identified your niche, it's very important to become, your first step is to do that. And so once you've done that, you need to really dig deep into that area, continue to dig deep. You need to research that area. You don't want to become stagnant. You want to constantly look. For example, I'm looking at the genome. How does the genome affect electronic medical records? How does nanotechnology affect electronic medical records? How will robotics affect the way that medical records are being utilized in big data and all of the new things coming out? So that's how I do my deep research. Think about how you might do your deep research. You also look at opportunities and you look at the market size. Is there enough of a market out there that you really want to be a niche in that area? Maybe you need to broaden your scope a little bit. And then what are people struggling with in your industry and in your niche? What are their problems? How do you find out their problems? Well, you do you go to trade shows, you go on Reddit. There might be some threads on Reddit that explain some of the problems in that particular niche, maybe on LinkedIn, maybe on Facebook. There might be some TikTok videos that might give you that information, forums in your industry, that type of thing, articles, blog posts. You'll find, that these niches, there's a proliferation of information out there in almost every niche in every industry. And so then you create your perspective on how to solve those problems and talk about them, and we'll be creating products that will also address that. The more your product is successful, the more credible you'll be as a thought leader. But what's really critical is your particular spin on the solutions that you come up with. What is your perspective? What is your spin? People will want to know what your unique thoughts are on that. So once you've done that, now you have to build your brand. You have to build your brand that you are a thought leader. if you want to be a thought leader at the same time as doing your product development, if you're comfortable with just taking all of that knowledge and diving into your product, there's really no need for you to kind of do self promotion. But if you are interested in giving more credibility to your brand, self promotion in the area of creating a high quality content will not only help your brand, your personal brand, but it'll also help your company's brand. How do you do that? YouTube videos, TikTok videos, blog posts, articles, high quality, really showcase your unique insights into your niche, and your informative and entertaining way is very critical. So find some multimedia aspects to create your presentation. Like I am here, I'm using video, I'm using color, I'm using the internet, I'm using Canva. You can use all sorts of neat tools. I'm using Wix. You use all sorts of different tools to help you get your name out there, and use all the relevant and newest tools that they have. And it really helps you give your unique, perspective. Give solutions your own personal, authentic personality. You're getting to know who I am as a person. You might see some kitties or doggies in the background. I'm a dog kitty person. You'll see that I'm at home, I'm in a sweatshirt, kind of a down to earth type individual. Who are you? Who are you? People will want to see that. They'll want to know what you're like. So it's very important to post this engaging content, invest in your niche, ask thoughtful questions, and then have deep conversations with your peers. You may even want to create a podcast where you discuss your perspective as well as your other thought leader perspectives. We live in a world of abundance, so there's always room for collaboration with people. I have my personality and my perspective. People will want to bond with my content, but I'm not the one all be all. There'll be people out there that will be more interested in another person's perspective, more of a large company perspective. So I'll want to respect that and possibly collaborate with people like that in the future. So that's the really key. Promote yourself as a thought leader. Really see yourself as the expertise of your domain. Really, you might want to do some public speaking. Public speaking is very critical to thought leadership. And I recommend Toastmasters. I've been a member of Toastmasters for several years, and I love our club, and I work very hard to help people in Toastmasters so that they feel comfortable in speaking in public, running meetings, and really being comfortable in expressing themselves, so people have that avenue of expression.